Have you ever wondered how you can quickly add some fun, fabulous color to a layout? Well, join me today as I will be creating this rainbow-inspired layout using some watercolor brush markers and Simply Spring stamp set from Altenew. Sit back and enjoy. The end of the school year has been really busy for me as a teacher, but I still want to craft and create. So I love creating quick and simple layouts. I also needed some vibrant colors because we've been having some really gloomy days. So I pulled out some of my favorite watercolor brush markers. We've got Purple Wine, Sweet Leaf, Citrus Burst, Lagoon, Crimson, and Rouge. I'm using some watercolor paper from Altenew here, and I've added quite a bit of water to the paper before adding my color. Once I've added all my color, I'm going to use a water brush. You can use any watercolor brush you have on hand and just mix those colors together ever so slightly. Pull up color where there is too much color and even add a little bit more if I want to darken the shades. You could also do this with regular watercolors, but I do like using the Altenew watercolor brush markers because they are really vibrant and you can get really fun results. So once I'm happy with all the color that's on there, I am going to leave this to dry. I'm going to dry it a little bit with my heat gun and then just leave it to air dry so that the paper is nice and crisp and dry before I add my stamping. So to do my stamping, I'm going to be using my large MISTI tool because my paper will fit in there. So this is a 12 by 12 MISTI tool, which is perfect for scrapbooking. I'm also using this to get some even pressure onto the stamp as I am stamping onto watercolor paper and it isn't smooth. And so if I have to go over it, I do have that option with the MISTI tool. I'm using some obsidian black ink, which I think is one of my favorites. And once I've got the stamping on there, I did stamp the image twice. I'm going to cut this out with a die cut machine. I do have a die cut machine which fits large 9 by 12 sheets, so I'm going to use this one. It's a lot easier to cut out these large sheets with a larger machine. You could also hand cut this out if you do. If you don't have a larger die cutting machine. It's a pretty simple outline to cut out. Now this technique you can use with any outline stamps. Even if you've got layering stamps, there's always an outline in there, so you could also do this with your stamps that you have on hand. Now that I have my two pieces cut out, I'm going to start working on the composition of my layout. My layout is going to be really simple, as I do want the focal point to be these beautiful colorful images and my photo. So as you can see, my second image isn't completely colored. I should have added a little bit more coloring, but that's not a problem because I'm going to let that hang over the side and just cut off the extras and use the little bits of leftover pieces that I cut out just to add a third cluster to my layout. So here you can see me cutting off the excess, and I'll have a couple of little extra pieces left over, and I'm just going to pop them onto the right hand side. Now I have got these lovely colors, but I do want my photo to stand out and I want to add some vertical lines onto my layout. So I'm going to use some of Altenew's slim washi tapes and I'm going to mix the different sets I have here to recreate the same colors I have got in my floral images. So these colors don't match exactly. Some of them do, but some of them don't. They don't match the watercolor brush markers exactly, but they are very close, and so they will do the trick. Once I'm happy with the placement of the washi tape, I will add my photo, create a title with one of the sentiment stamps, and then add a couple of finishing touches, which are going to be butterflies. Now, how do you incorporate washi into your layouts or projects? How do you use them? I would love to know. I'm always looking for new ideas for my washi tapes. I hope you enjoyed this quick and colorful layout. If you've got any comments or questions, do pop them in the comment section. And for more information on all the products used, please visit the All to New Mixed Media blog, where you can see more close-up photos of this layout. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you very, very soon with more inspiration from All to New. Bye-bye.
Hello crafters, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching!